Well, experts say Putin is switching to even more brutal tactics as his forces are stalled. But just how long can Russia really keep this up?
6 News reporter Andrew Moore spoke to a military historian about Russia's capabilities today. He's in studio with the latest. Andrew?
The Texas A&M Central Texas professor told me today Russia is now having to deal with plummeting morale and supply shortages as they continue to move on Ukraine's capital. He says some signs point to Russia actually getting weaker, but he's also worried about the weapons they haven't used yet. Historian Jerry Jones says Russia's military is strong on paper, but it's been plagued by poor training and low morale. He says Russian generals have been forced to the front lines to keep discipline, but now as many as 4 generals have been killed. He says Russia is using rockets and bombs to terrorize civilians in order to break Ukrainian morale, but that morale remains strong. And even more recently, he says Russia is trying to bring in mercenaries to increase their numbers, which could mean they don't actually have effective reserve fighters at home. At the same time, the U.S. is already sending Ukraine more advanced weapons, and some Ukrainian soldiers already know how to use them.
One thing that the U.S. did in the last several years was to train the Ukrainian army in the use of some of these systems. When the invasion of Ukraine happened, they already knew how to use a Javelin anti-tank missile.
Now, all that said, Jones also worries about the weapons Vladimir Putin has not yet used. He says Russia could still use chemical weapons and even short-range nuclear weapons in this situation if Putin is willing to go that far. So we're going to talk more about that coming up at 6 o'clock. Guys?
Yeah.